The legendary star of film such as Forrest Gump, Saving Private Ryan, and Toy Story, Tom Hanks has recently made a comeback to the world of theater. Hanks has claimed that theater is his ultimate passion, and he is excited to go back to his roots as a theater enthusiast.
And I tell him how when I was a kid we'd come down to visit my Uncle Timmy in Brooklyn, who wouldn't even say good morning to you when you came down for breakfast. He'd just point at the paper and say, "Read Breslin." So I'm prepared to quote Breslin to Breslin, and you know what he says?
What?
Nothing. He just grunts. Operate. And, you learn how to start examining the text in a different way when you are sure enough that you'll have the opportunity to work again. And by the time I had finished my third year of that repertory company and was in New York and was working in some other medium, I still had not learned how to operate at a slower pace of examining the text. I was still just trying to say, hey, I got this part because I'm loud and I'm fast and I'm funny. I just kept throwing myself into that. So I could have learned probably a few years earlier in order to take your time and do the interior work yourself that you need to do, that you can do alone just by studying the text. Before that, I would just learn the text and then do it. Being an actor was a thing that was a very solitary pursuit for me, because when I started going to the theater by myself, when I learned that the theater around San Francisco and Berkeley was a lively and inspiring hotbed for my imagination. If I could be a part of that, I would think myself the luckiest man in the world. And so you start pursuing it, and I was a stage manager, and I hung lights in school, in college, but I was lucky to go to colleges that did a lot of shows, which might not be the case now. And before I knew it, I was invited to drive across the country and start up a three-year both apprenticeship and a professional relationship with a rotating repertory company in Cleveland, the Great Lakes Theater Festival. And when I was there, I thought, well, this is it. This is the be-all and end-all.